Thank you for visiting our presentation on exploring writing samples of school-age children. Hello, my name is Rachel Trotman, along with my research partner Cameron Collins. We had the opportunity to work with our faculty members Megan Mahold and Brooke Burke. As I introduce this research, the purpose of this project is to explore how writing changes over the course of Camp Maverick Wreck and Read. A writing sample was collected prior to and after camp. Analyzing writing of children engaged in a literacy camp is important because reading and writing depend on each other for improvement. During literacy intervention time, participants received individual interventions that include a reading activity, comprehension, word work, and a writing activity. Previous research shows that improvement of writing using quantitative measures such as number of words, rate, and accuracy of writing is inconsistent. Despite this, parents have expressed that there is an improvement in their children. Therefore, a qualitative rubric was used to analyze writing samples. The rubric examines content, order, sentences, spelling, capitals, and handwriting.
There were 24 children who attended all 3 weeks of Camp Maverick Wreck and Read in June of 2019. Our research project only focuses on 20 of the children's data due to needing accurate and dated pre- and post-writing samples of each child. Out of the 20 children, 4 were female and 16 were male. Their academic levels ranged from completion of kindergarten through 5th grade. Camp Maverick is a collaborative practice in which health and educational disciplines work as a team to provide recreation and literacy support to all youth. Camp was put on Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. for 3 full weeks in June. Camp was designed for youth with disabilities and/or youth who struggle with reading and writing.
Methods of the research include the writing sample, that is a 5-minute assessment that the child is allowed to independently write about any topic he or she wants. The child was able to stop writing at any time. The amount of time spent writing was recorded by the examiner. Analysis focused on the content, order, sentence, capitalization, and handwriting from the use of the rubric. Each category was scored on a scale of 1 to 4, 1 being beginning and 4 being excellent. Scores were obtained by 2 researchers completing the initial rubric scoring and verifying with the other researcher. We then calculated the difference in the scores comparing pre- and post assessments.
The rubric we used examined the content, order, sentences, spelling, capitals, and handwriting. The writing samples were scored based off of a scale of 1 through 4. 1 is beginning, 2 is developing, 3 is satisfactory, and 4 is excellent. We then added up the scores of each category. Therefore, each writing sample received a total score. As you can see on the rubric, there is specific criteria required for each category of the writing sample to earn each score.
Next, the results. There is a chart example of 4 out of the 20 students' results of the child's pre- and post assessment scores with the categories of the rubric. We added up the totals and saw the difference in each child. As in this group, 3 improved and 1 child stayed the same. On the first graph, this is the total rubric scores of pre- and post assessments at camp. The red bar represents the pre-assessments and the blue bar represents the post-assessments. The y-axis shows the number of points of the qualitative rubric added up from 0 to 25. The x-axis is each 20 students with their results. You can see that the post-test is showing improvement compared to the pre-assessment and can see the comparison between each individual child's results. In the next graph is the pre- and post-assessment difference score. The y and x-axis showcase the same as the graph before of points to children. This shows how many points each child changed in a difference. There were 13 children improving, 4 decreasing, and 3 children stayed the same. As the highest score difference was an increase of 11 points and the lowest decreased by 3 points.
Now for the conclusion of this research project. There are some implications we concluded. As shown above on the graph, we learned that out of the 20 children, 13 children's scores improved, 4 children's scores decreased, and 3 children's scores remain unchanged on both the pre- and post-writing assessments. Data analysis is ongoing, but preliminary results indicate that the rubric demonstrates improvement from pre to post assessment in the children's quality of writing skills. Therefore, qualitative measures of writing, not quantitative, may be more effective in measuring improvement in writing. A couple of limitations include that we were not blinded. We knew which assessments were pre and post, and we are unsure if these results generalized to impact functional writing. Lastly, please be informed that our references are listed in the bottom right corner of this presentation. Finally, we would like to acknowledge that this research project was supported by the 2019-2020 Minnesota State University Mankato Undergraduate Research Foundation's grant. We would like to thank our mentors and volunteers who participated in the making of this research project. Thank you and have a wonderful day.